Welcome back to another virtual program from Girl Scouts of Suffolk County. My name's Denzel. We know each other at this point. Today, you're gonna call me Chef Denzel. We're gonna create mini pizzas. We're gonna use some bagels. We're gonna use some English muffins. You guys probably gonna use some dough. I know during times like this, there are some pizzerias who are actually having their own self pizza kits, like $15, $20. They're giving you dough, pizza, pepperoni, toppings, whatever you want. You can use that, that's fine. But we're gonna do it this way, just so you know, maybe you have English muffins or bagels in your house already. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do, what we have right now is we have some pepperoni, turkey pepperoni, mozzarella cheese, and then we have some tomato basil right here. That's gonna be like our little sauce, okay? So now we have English muffins, bagels. Now the bagels are already kind of pre-cut, so we can just rip those bad boys. These are not, Long Island bagels, so people don't be upset at me. It's a good bagel, but it's not a Long Island bagel. All right. Now we're gonna take the. Now this is the most. I'm terrible at this. I've never been good at these. We're gonna cut the English muffin here, trying to get that as asymmetrical as possible. Cool. We're gonna do one right here, one more. You're probably thinking, why am I leaving this one here? We're gonna do a little secret, extra, little thing for you guys. We're gonna do like maybe a garlic butter bread, so that'd be cool. Okay, so obviously before the recording, I washed my hands. 30 seconds so that I'm properly clean. I can touch all the food. Now we're gonna take the tomato basil here, mix it up a little bit, and then we're gonna just, as carefully as possible, douse onto the bagels. And then we're gonna just smear it out. Now, yet again, I am not a professional, but I'm trying to make this look as good as possible. All right, oh. Got a little mess there, but that's okay. And we're gonna smear this up. Maybe a little bit less sauce, but the bagel's a little thick, so maybe I went a little bit too much on there. This first one's probably the best of the. We don't want to make it like a sloppy Joe. I had to just take a little bit off of that because I put an extra dollop on there. So you want to be careful with that. Mix this back up. Maybe 2 tablespoons right now. If you don't know, or if you haven't as of yet, I would preheat the oven. I preheated my oven to 350 degrees just to get it warmed up while we prep our mini pizzas. A little bit more. We're going to spread it out here. Now the tomato basil looks like it's gonna make this look as artisan as possible. We already got a little bit of the like herbal seasoning in it with like some basil and some oregano and stuff in here, some flakes in here. Trying to make that look as good as possible. Let's put a little bit more of this one. This one looks like it's the left out kid out of the bunch. All right, that looks good. Let's put a little bit more on this one. It's all covered, It's like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you gotta make sure you get all over. All right, cool. Now we gotta move on to our English muffins. These ones probably require less sauce. You could just smear it one good time like this. Bing, bada, boom. I'm making this look like emerald, I know. Boom, 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 boom. Smear that. And then we're gonna use the excess of the sauce just to balance out any ones that need a little bit more help. This guy could use a little bit more help from his friends. It's all right, he'll be all right. So we're gonna leave this one alone because, like I said before, we're gonna do like a little garlic bread for you guys. So we'll do this one alone. This could be our little, side. All right. So first, put some little cheese on there. Some mozzarella. Get that in nice. Uh-oh. The preheating is done. So that means we're ready to go. So right after this, we're gonna pop these bad boys in the oven. I'm gonna keep decorating this. If any kid has made a Lunchable, he or she is already a mini pizza maker. So I know you guys can do this. Look at that, making that look very nice. Spray that a little bit. Get the cheese all over the place. Look at that. Get that nice and good. Look at that. A little bit more cheese on this guy, I like cheese. Who doesn't, All right. So now, English muffins. I'm making a mess, so we're gonna clean up. Put English muffins on there. Cheese on English muffins. Now you guys can use more than one cheese if you like. I might save a little bit. Maybe we could use that for our garlic bread slice, huh? That might be pretty good. All right. So now we're gonna make a couple just cheese, and then we can make up some pepperonis. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Domino's could never. Papa John's, they're not competing with our pizzas here. Then we can get some in there. Leave that one just cheese. Some pepperoni here. And then one for me. All right. So ready? We're gonna pop these bad boys in the oven, and I'll be right back. All right. So probably a baking sheet or a broil sheet with the little holes at the back will be probably beneficial for this, but this is fine. So I'm just gonna cover it up with some aluminum foil, spray a little Pam on it, just so it doesn't stick. And then we're gonna place these bad boys on. Now, like I said, like you heard, the preheating on the oven is done. So these are ready to go. I think I'm gonna cook them, bake them for maybe I'd say 10 to 12 minutes, and then we'll see how they do. All right, we're ready. All right, and we're gonna pop these in pop those in there. And we're gonna put the timer on. All right, 10 minutes. That should be good. We'll check to see how if we need more time, because I'm gonna like them a little bit golden and crusted. That's how I like my pizza. So we'll check back in 10 minutes and see what happens there. Okay, now so while our mini pizzas are in the oven and they're cooking and everything's hot in there, we're gonna make a little garlic bread slice because we have an extra one. So I melted some butter in the microwave. So I hit it with some black pepper, a dash of some salt, little oregano flakes, and some garlic powder. If we could get some garlic powder out, there we go. All right, so we're gonna mix that up. It's only a little bit, because we're only gonna put it on one piece of toast. So I didn't want to do too much on it. So I'm just gonna pour that on there. Then we can spread it out. Yum. Now, do we want to get fancy and put a little bit of cheese on there? I think we should. So we're just gonna layer it just a little bit with some cheese. Oh. You guys at home probably watching it like, Chef Denzel, mine doesn't look as good as yours, but it will. It will. All right. So we're gonna pop this in the oven with the others, and then see how they're doing. Up all the mess you've made. We'll leave that one for the mini pizzas when they come out. But I'm gonna clean up all the things I had out here, all the accoutrements I put out here and used. We're gonna take them back and put them in their proper place and clean up the mess we made. Because it's smart to be cleaning as you cook. Alright, let's take a gander. Ooh. They look pretty nice. What do you guys think? I think they're pretty good, but you know what? I like mine a little bit crispier. So I'm gonna put them back in for another couple minutes. Because I want to hear that crunch. So maybe put them in for 5 more minutes. And we'll see how they look after that. Okay, so we took them out the oven. We gave them an extra 5 minutes. So I would say if you're gonna make them, I would set your timer to 15 minutes, maybe 17 minutes. Just give it that little crusty bottom. Especially with the bagels because they're a little thicker and it takes a little bit more to make them a little bit more crispy. So we just took them out. We're gonna let them cool out for a second and then we're going to do the taste test. All right, so stick around for the taste test.